Where did you grow up and what was it like?
Well, it was on a farm. It was in Minnesota, in Jordan. It was kind of lonesome,
Yeah.
But, I had brothers. And I had 6 brothers.
6. And
Yeah,
where did you fall?
And I was the baby. Like a 160-acre farm.
Wow.
Yeah. We had horses and pigs and cows. I remember a rooster used to chase me. That was pretty funny. But they could hurt you because they'd with their beak they could
Like
pick at
Ooh.
peck. My grandparents were born in Germany.
Germany?
But my parents were born here. My mother was Helena, and my dad was Joe, just plain Joe. Yeah, my brothers would be working out in the field, and of course we just had the radio then.
No TV.
No TV, and they'd draw up a little schedule, and I had to fill in the numbers, the runs and hits. I was home, I was in the house listening for the scores, and I had to write them down.
Your sister got killed?
Oh, yeah, well, she burned.
Right.
Alice.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't born yet. She played with fire. Back we had the old-fashioned stoves, and my mom was out. The mothers went out to the barn to wash the separator and stuff like that, and she left. Alice was 3, and Leon. Well, there was another baby, was the next one, but he didn't get hurt. But she apparently. Stoves back then, cook stoves, they had a little thing on them, and you could lift that up. And she opened that and played with the fire, and her clothes caught on fire.
Oh my gosh.
And my uncle, they were butchering at the time, they butchered pigs and stuff, and he happened to come in the house and found her. Yeah, wasn't that terrible?
Yeah.
I had another sister, Alice.
Wow.
Yeah, let's see, there were 5 of us. We went with a trailer and I bought a car, and we took a trip out west. We all quit our jobs, saved money, to go. We went and we slept in the trailer. And we traveled all out west, and every once in a while, like one girl had a sister that lived in California, and she put us up.
Both my mom and dad grew up on farms, and their families were very blue collar, I would say, or hard work, very hardworking, and more on the poor side. Didn't have a lot of income.
Yeah.
Both had big families. Had eight children in each of their families.
And then 8 in yours.
And 8 in ours, right. So a lot of symmetry. My childhood was really good. I have a lot of fond memories being the youngest of 8. Oh yeah, we had my dad had this bright idea to raise our own ducks and geese one time, and so we got 5 geese, little baby geese, and I think we started with 12 ducks. Yeah, one time the geese got out of the pen, and my parents got a call from a neighbor that the geese had gone up on their patio and had pooped all over it. And so I remember going over to the neighbor's house and having to use their hose to hose off their patio to get all the poop off of it. Somehow we gathered, I don't know how we got the ducks together, but we got them, and we ended up slaughtering them. I remember because it was winter, and as my dad would chop the heads off and threw them into the snow, and then the ducks were all jumping around without heads, and then we plucked them and our porch was full of feathers. When my dad passed away, so I was about your age.
Yeah.
A few months younger. I was 17, and summer before senior year of high school, and my dad had cancer. Eventually had to have a hospital bed put into our living room. And he was, pretty much bedridden, and I would help get him up and have him walk around for exercise. Yeah, it was very, very difficult, and going through, the whole college selection process and going off to college, not having my dad around was hard. Just the religion, kind of the impact of religion, both Mom and I, all the way through all of our schooling at Catholic schools. Having a strong faith has been important for me. I talked about the difficult times with my father dying when I was young, and so my faith, helped me get through that.
Okay. What traditions have been passed down in our family?
Going to church weekly, so our religion has been passed down. We lived in a really nice neighborhood with lots of other little kids, and we played with them outside every day.
What is your best memory of childhood?
Going to up north Wisconsin every year with our cousins. Tubing. My dad is very hardworking and committed to his job and his family. My mom is also very hardworking, and she's very supportive of everything that we want to do.
And my mother would say, "Oh, I should have never let you go." Famous last words. I should have never let you go. As if that would have stopped me.